Steve, a point won at a difficult place?
Yeah, definitely. Won't bring the crowds back, I can tell you that. But the pitch was awful, down to bare bones, and the boys that stepped up from the reserves done very, very well. And it was building on what we got on Tuesday, and we got 3 points Tuesday, and to come here and get nothing would be a bit of a disaster. But to get a point, I'm happy with that. 4 out of the last 6. Not exactly the target I wanted out of the 4 games with Lewis as well. And but at the end of the day, we've got to build on what we've got, and we've got 4 points out of the last 6, 2 clean sheets. So I'm happy with it. We couldn't nicked it at the end. They could have nicked it. It was one of them games. It was just what you had to do was play the conditions, and like I say, it won't bring the crowds rushing back. Our supporters, they stuck with us, which was great, and I think they knew the conditions that they were. So we're not playing pretty football. Couldn't play pretty football, but we tried to turn them. And young Royce was just an inch away from getting on the end of Tommy Whitnell's chest down, and that could be 1-0. They had one cleared off the line. We cleared a couple off the line. So even game, but I'm pleased with a point.
Territorially, they perhaps shaded it, but I thought we had perhaps the more clear-cut chances. There weren't a lot, but that's the way it seemed to pan out to me.
Yes, we did, and I also say I just look at my team compared to their team, and some experienced players in there, and I had some youngsters out there today, that probably haven't played anything like this on a pitch like that. Jack Parter, Charlie Slocum, Royce, Gavin come on, Flavio. So difficult conditions for good technical players, but they stood up to it, and I thought we thoroughly deserved our point.
It was a pretty awful pitch, wasn't it?
It was sinking. I walked across it at the start of the game, and my foot sunk in their penalty area. So to play on it, I take me off to the boys because they've had to dig in deep, and they got a result that I'm pleased with.
Can I ask the news on Jack Brivio at all?
We're still waiting for the swelling to go down, and then once that goes down, we're going to try and get a scan, or we will get a scan, and we'll know the extent from there. But it's not a good one. We're not going to paint over it. It's a bad one, and we'll just have to see the full extent of it before we can work on a rehab plan for him. But yeah, feel sorry for the lad, but that's part and parcel of football. He's down in the dumps a little bit, but I've told him to be in amongst it, stay around us so he don't get forgotten, because I won't forget him. And then when he comes back, he'll come back fitter and stronger, and he'll have another chance with us.
And any news on new players possibly coming in?
Yes, I'm hoping to have one in by the Margate game. That's all I can say on that one at the minute. But I've decided at the moment to be a bit wise with the money I've saved up from releasing Chris and Alex, who I wish them all the best in Enfield, and Chris has gone to Maidstone. So I wish them all the best for that. But I've got a little bit of money there to think I can go and get someone straight away, and it might not be the right fit. Bit of news on Jerome. He's out for a month. He's going to have his operation on Monday, so he should be back beginning of Feb. Johnny could be back beginning of Feb, providing his rehab goes all right. Nathan's a week away, so things are coming back gradually. And I say once we get all them bodies back, I reckon we'll be a team to be reckoned with, and we'll see where we are. We've got to just try and stay in it. A couple of results went for us today, so that point is a good point when you look at it. With Witham losing and stuff like that, so it's a good point. And what we'll do is now we'll go to the Margate and the Maidstone game and give it our all, and then we're looking in the new year to the fixtures then.
Yeah. Okay then, Steve. Well done today, and look forward to the Margate game. Obviously. Thanks.
Cheers, Jim.